Hello, my beautiful people. Life update. Officially 215. I was jumping from 215 to 218 in between here. Before this is a body shot of results. Now, still got a long way to go. Long way to go. But I'm getting there, And I be taking pictures like this, like, cause camouflage the little part right there, so they look like that. But I just want everybody to be consistent. That's where I am. That's how I've been staying focused. Is just being consistent with me working out. Eating, I still struggle with, but I don't want to deprive myself. So that's number one. You don't want to deprive yourself because if you do, you're going to binge and you don't want to binge. This shirt used to fit way tighter on me. Now look at it. I'm so excited about my changes and where I'm going as myself, the individual. I'm about to be 30. I know I say this in a lot of my videos. This is just such a wonderful chapter for myself. I am so grateful for where I am today. It has not been easy. I've struggled with my weight my whole entire life. So actually saying that and acknowledging it, it's true. I've never been a petite person. I'm short height wise because I'm only 5'2.5", but I've never been the weight the doctors for my height say I need to be. I remember going into the doctor as a kid and they're like, oh my gosh, you're way too big for your age. So always hearing that and always being on these roller coasters of, oh, I'm just going to lose weight to please this person and please that person. But I never really, truly, honestly did it for myself. And this past almost year, it's been hard work and dedication for myself. Me giving 100% to me. Me wanting a better life for myself. Me actually wanting to live and be humble about the decisions that I've chosen to do and to do to my body. All the stretch marks that I have from here, the loose skin that I have, I'm learning to love each and every part of my body because for so many years, I did not love myself. So it's kind of hard for someone else to love me when I don't truly love me. So, instead of me talking down upon myself and saying, oh my gosh, I wish I could do this, and I started doing it. I was never able to do a box jump. I can do box jumps now. I can swing with the ropes. I used to see other women and men do these things. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I want to do it. And now I'm doing it. So that's where I am. And it is not an easy thing. I used to be looking at other people like, how do they get up? How do they do it? I'm just always so tired. And when I stop making excuses for myself, like I believe that is the truest thing anybody can say. When you stop making excuses for yourself, then you can do it. And I found my why. My why is to be healthier, actually be able to get to 50 years old and still be very vibrant in my life. Learning a lot of history from genetics in my family, that this is very common on both sides, that I have to get my health under control. On top of that, I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, which already hinders me with my weight. And so me knowing these things, now I know I need to do something about it. Instead of me just wishing and hoping and praying that it's going to fall off, I have to put in the hard work. And that's what a lot of people, with anything you do, you have to put in the work. That's from being the fittest person to being a millionaire, billionaire. to somebody owning a multi-level marketing business, to anything that you want to do, you have to work hard at it and you have to be consistent in what you are doing. Because if you're not consistent in what you are doing, you won't ever see any progress. And that's just what it is. It took months for me to get out of the 230s. When I started the gym last year, I was 272. I jumped from 272 to 265 within the first few weeks. Like, I dropped that quickly, which may not sound like a lot, but I did. But that was because I was actually doing right. But when I started, it was my birthday. So, of course, I was still celebrating my birthday, everything. So when I came back from my measurements, I actually put on more weight. So I got back up to 272 in such a 2-week span, because when I started, we were in between measurements. So we only worked out for 2 weeks, because when you first start the class, you get measured and everything to know. And then we wanted to get measured again when everyone else got measured to make sure we were good. But I actually gained. And it is so crazy to me that just the little 2-week span, I went from a 40 waist to a 52 waist. That's how quick, because I was drinking every day. Like I said, it was my birthday, so I was drinking, I was eating, I wasn't watching calories, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, and then I wasn't actually working out like I was supposed to. I went to the class, but that was it. I didn't do anything extra. So I actually, when I seen those numbers, I was so devastated, like, oh my gosh. But it motivated me to get from 52 waist down to a 35 waist within 11 months time. So, and now I'm coming from 272 down to 215. And that may not be a lot to some people, but I am doing it the healthiest way possible. I am not going on crazy yo-yos because I can do those, but because I know this is a journey, this is my life. I want to be able to still enjoy drinks and enjoy a piece of cake and things like that, because again, I've struggled with my weight my entire life. So I'm not going to deprive myself of anything to end up back in the same situation. So I'm learning to still enjoy what I love, but I just can't have the whole thing. But I'm just happy to say that I am in a very good mental space. I'm in a good physical space with just how I'm looking and feeling about myself. And I just want to say thank you to all the people that have been supporting me. Thank you to all the people that motivate me and push me each and every day. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Remember that. Peace and love.